welcome to my first science fact video from Jagan's channel. My name is Jagan. So, today we are going to discuss my 5 top favorite drawings about the heart using this heart model. Let's begin. The heart is a muscular organ with 4 layers. The pericardium, which is on the outside of the heart, that protects the heart from danger. The epicardium, which is the muscle layer, which helps contract. The myocardium, which you can't see here, the 3rd layer of the heart. And last but not least, the endocardium, which is the inner layer of the heart, the most inner layer of the heart. Okay, let's begin. The heart pumps constantly throughout your lifetime. Okay, let's start with number 1, the anterior view of the heart. I'm going to discuss what you can see from the front view of the heart. You can see the right atrium, the right atrial appendage, the left atrial appendage, the right ventricle, the left ventricle, the pulmonary trunk, the aorta, filled with branches, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, some small blood vessels, and mostly that's it. So, in this video, I'm also going to discuss about the aorta. The aorta has 4 parts: the aortic arch, the thoracic aorta, the descending aorta, and the abdominal aorta. The aorta also has a few branches: the brachiocephalic trunk, the left subclavian artery, and the right subclavian artery. You got it? It has a lot of branches in the abdominal cavity too, which is your belly. Number 2, the posterior inferior view of the heart. So, I'm going to explain what you can see from the back side of the heart. Posterior means back side. So, you can see the descending aorta, the superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, left atrium, and some blood vessels, like you can see right now. So, I'm going to also discuss about the superior and inferior vena cava. The superior and inferior vena cava are like twins. They're veins, but they collect deoxygenated blood from different areas. The inferior vena cava, which is here, collects blood from the abdominal cavity, which is mostly your belly. And the superior vena cava collects blood from your upper cavity, like the head, or the upper extremity. Can you see it now? The superior vena cava and the inferior vena. Number 3, the valves. There are 4 types of valves. I'm going to discuss them now. The tricuspid valve, also known as the right atrioventricular valve, and the bicuspid valve, also known as the mitral valve, also known as the left atrioventricular valve. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right over here. It's called the pulmonary valve. It has 3 cusps. And last but not least, if you can see it, it's the aortic valve. So, the left atrioventricular valve, the right atrioventricular valve, which is the tricuspid valve, has also 3 cusps, because tri means 3. The left atrioventricular valve, also known as the bicuspid valve, also known as the mitral valve. The bi Bi, like in bicycle, means two. Bicycles have two wheels. Tricycles have three. This is the pulmonary valve. The pulmonary valve sends blood to the pulmonary. It has three cusps. And finally, the aortic valve, which leads the blood from here all the way at the abdomen. And it also goes to some of its branches. They contract the blood and squeeze it through the heart. Number 4, the left atrium and ventricle. I'm going to turn it this side so you can see the left atrium and ventricle clearly. So, what you can see right now is the descending aorta, the superior vena cava, the inferior vena cava, blood vessels, and the left atrium and ventricle, which we are going to talk about now. The left atrium and ventricle are two chambers of the heart. They're both on the left side, which is actually right over here, because on the anterior view, because on the back side, the left is actually here. So, the left is supposed to be here, not the right. So don't confuse yourself. Anyways, these are the chambers that we're going to talk about. The left atrium and ventricle. The atriums are always on top. That's actually atrias. Atria is plural for atrium. The ventricles are always at the bottom. And this is the left side. The left atrium, left ventricle. That's all I want to talk about for today, for the left atrium and ventricle. Last but not least, number 5, the lymphatic drainage of the heart. You can't see it on this model, but on the picture right there you can. So you can see the heart with a few bronchi. You may know what bronchi is. Bronchioles that carry the oxygen to the lungs. You can see a few lymph nodes. That we're going to talk about the lymphatic system now. The lymphatic system has lymph nodes, lymph, which carries to lymph vessels all around the body. So the lymphatic system carries lymph. That's why it's called lymphatic system. That's all I want to talk about for today. Subscribe for more. Thanks for watching our first science fact video. These are my topics for now. Thank you very much for seeing my video. I mean it. This is Jagan signing off.